Hi, I have something I'd like to share with you. First off, I want you to understand I love myself. I really do. However, I've come to realize in these past few months with this interesting winter and spring that we're having that I don't really feel comfortable in my skin. I don't really love living in my skin. I mean, this is not a new realization, although I'm reckoning with it in a new way. I know. I've got Adironda, and I'm a really wonderful spiritual teacher and wonderful spiritual facilitator. That's why I know that there are other people out there that feel the same way. And it's not a bad thing. It's really a good thing. Adironda pointed it out ever so gently on our radio show, Visionaries in Light Radio, that I, and I hate it when they speak directly to me in front of other people, that I was out of integrity within my form, within my body. Now that hit home just pretty darn hard. And I knew that, but I didn't want it announced. However, I signed up for being a trailblazer when I came into this life. I signed up for that. And I'm not in integrity in my physical form. I don't feel comfortable. It doesn't matter what my physical form looks like. What matters is what I feel like. My organs feel sluggish and my constitution is all out of whack and I'm not doing what I know I need to do to take care of it. And when I realized that, that's when I really started looking as to why. What's the trigger point in self-care? What's the trigger point in self-physical care? I went into my own Akashic records. I was floored at the points that came up. And that's what I want to share with you. Not my points, not my triggers, but to help you find yours. Because if you're not comfortable living in your skin, or if you've been like me, telling yourself, I love myself just the way I am, there was an emptiness in that statement. And I hate to admit it, because I attempt to be in as high a degree of integrity as possible. But when Adironda said, integrity is wholeness, living in wholeness, living in your entirety and undiminished by anything or limitless in everything, I thought, I am not doing that. And then they give a wonderful example about filling an emotional hole in my body, in my cellular system, with something other than pure, healthy, good food. I'm going to have a free webinar because I really want to share all this with you. I really want to share. I've learned to do a bunch of things. I've learned to let go of a bunch of things, trigger points. I've learned in the past few weeks to challenge my internal dark corners. And I really want to share that with you. So that's why I'm doing a free class, a free webinar, to share the tips that I have learned and some experts tell me. I mean, I did one tiny thing and it shifted my entire constitution. I know that's probably more information than what you would like to hear, but your constitution is important. As Adironda says, we came all this way just to be with you. I came all this way just so I can be a trailblazer. to learn to love living in my own skin, and I want to take you with me if you are up for the adventure.